All right, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, getting ready for another poker tournament. Let's go ahead and fold the Queen 10 here early on. This is another $3.50 no-limit hold'em sit and go, one table, 9 people. And one of those people over here is Matt Vivi. That's my buddy Detiner. That has been on the channel several times in the past. I just realized, hold on, my green screen filter is still on, so let's turn that off. There we go. Looks a little weird. My bad. Yeah, he's going to join us for this tournament. We are not chatting. We were talking before the game, but we got off Discord for the tournament here. We thought it'd be fun to, you know, go up against each other in a one-table tournament. Queen 10 would have been not terrible here, but we're going to be playing pretty tight, as usual. Whoop. Why is that happening? I think there is something happening with my poker tracker software, so we're going to turn it off, and then we're going to turn it back on. And then for some reason, when I searched for it, it brought up Microsoft Edge. There we go. Sorry, guys. And another thing I have forgotten once again, because I'm terrible. Gonna call the ace king against Matt. We're gonna check to him because we're first to act. I'm trying to turn this on. I'm gonna check again. This board kind of sucks, but I'll pay 60 to see what's up. Let's see what he does here. I'm thinking about this because nothing really hit except for a weird straight. Yeah, the 8. Okay. Alright. That stings a bit. Just paid him off on that weird... Because the type of bet it was pretty small. So it seemed... I don't know. I suppose that should have made me not call it. It seemed like a bit of a value bet. But I'd really like this to turn on, please. There we go. And we'll fold that. Normally I'd play it, but I'm already a little bit behind. So we're going to play it safe. I'm drinking an energy drink today because last night at midnight, I joined a $2 tournament, multi-table. It's called the Big 220. And it's like a double stack or deep stack big tournament. You know, it's kind of like, it tries to emulate the main event a little bit, where it's like a big, long tournament, but it's just, you know, everyone pays $2. It ended up having 1,300 people. Or I can actually be a little bit more specific here. It had 1,319 people. And I finished in 13th place. So that was a lot of fun. But the thing is that it took me until 6 a.m. And I just missed out on the final table by a couple spots, which was pretty sad. But it was a lot of fun. I had a gigantic chip stack for a while. I was first place for like an hour. Had over 500,000 chips, and I was able to make like huge bets, and it was a lot of fun. And I've been there before. The best I've ever done in a tournament like that was, it was a second place finish out of 9,999 people who joined it was just a free roll tournament. It was like PokerStars used to do this thing. I don't know if they do anymore, but it was like a Hubble free roll tournament that if you won, it gave you like a few bucks, like a couple bucks. I ended up winning like $2 or $3, I think. And you get a ticket into a different tournament that actually has money as the prize as well. And I ended up doing poorly in that, but I came second place. It's the best I've ever done, in a huge tournament where I had like over 1 million chips by the end of it, and it was a ton of fun. And there's not a lot of feelings like that, or not a lot of situations that can replicate that type of feeling, to be deep in a big tournament and feel like you have the chance to win over thousands of people. So it was a lot of fun. Looks like we're getting paid off for the jacks there. But as a result, I'm exhausted. I went to bed right after, passed out immediately, and for some reason still woke up at 10. So I've had 4 hours of sleep, and I'm just trying to make it through the day. But luckily today's poker day, so we don't have to do anything too strenuous like iRacing. Not a lot of action going on so far in this game, but we do have a hand with Matt in it. He raised pre-flop. The button called him. Makes a C bet, gets a call. We'll see now if he really wants to continue. It's a bit of an action flop here. Anyone could have anything. About half pot bet. Another call. Any 10 is a straight. There's no flush. It's tough. Matt did raise an early-ish position, so he could have an ace, but he could also have like a king or a queen here. And yeah, it looks like he wants to put on the brakes. Might be setting something up. Check back. He does have the ace, but the king-queen takes it on the button. Good check by Matt on the river there. I'm a little surprised that this dude checked, but I guess he could have been scared of a 10. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to comment too much, but now the pot is fairly big at almost 1,000. Matt raised, and then it was re-raised by this JJM dude. And now we got a big bet coming out from Matt representing spades. He might have it here because JJM is thinking about it. He goes for the raise. Oh, okay, all in. Now they're both committed. He's got a call. Does he have the spades? And Matt's out. King Jack? Really? I mean, I guess I can't blame you, but you call the raise pre-flop with King Jack. It's kind of why people hate King Jack, because it's gets you in a dangerous spot. And Matt actually ends up being the first one to leave. So we're going to be raising with pocket fours under the gun. This is just see if we can hit the flop. If we do, then we'll see what happens from there. This flop is not very good for us. Yeah, and that bet is too big for us to want to do anything with. So we'll get out. So we pick up ace queen in the big blind. It's nice to get decent hands when you're in the big blind because people don't really expect you to have it a lot. It really, oh, well, see, as you can see there, the strategy that we employed after getting ace queen into big blind was put to great use, and we won a pot. So. We're going to try to take a stab here, late in position. There we go. It's not a huge amount, but it you know, it gives us a certain image at the table. And also, nothing wrong with raking in a few blinds every once in a while. We're gonna have a big hand here. Ace king versus king king. The ace hits the flop, and the king. Oh my god, that is how you get wrecked in reverse. But the kings win, as they should in most cases. And we lose another player. We are down to 7 people. Unfortunate ending for that dude, but good game. I'm thinking about this because there's, well, that didn't really work. There was a lot of money in the pot, so the chance to make some decent money was pretty high, but we totally whiffed on the flop here, so we will be stepping out of the way. We still have enough big blinds that we can do this every once in a while to try to just see what we can see, rather than just being ridiculously tight all the time. JJM's thinking about it, but he folds. I will fold as well. And that moves me into a last place, but we do pick up kings. Can we get some action? No, we can't. This is a good opportunity to just get a free look at the flop with ace X suited. Getting to see a flop anytime you have ace anything suited is going to be you know, intriguing to see the flop. So I'll pay to see it every once in a while. In this case, we were in the big blind. We didn't even have to pay. That's good. But now we're going to be folding. I just wanted to see if we would get like another magic card or something, but no. We're at this point now where we need to start considering at only 20 big blinds, we you know, are going to be pretty much in emergency mode here. This is okay. We're going to continuation bet this. If he wants to shove, I will call here. But he does not shove. I'm not the happiest about it, but we'll see. I'm fine to see a flop if this dude wants to call. Or I'll take the blinds again. Alright, we got a shove and a reshove. This guy will probably get out of the way. Thinking about it though. Okay, he's gonna call. Ace King versus Ace Jack versus Jack Jack, and the ace hits right off the bat. And there we go. Ace King takes it home, knocks out another player. And creates another very short stack at the table here. He's going to be pretty upset about that one. So we may be losing yet another player already sometime soon. But I'm not too far behind him. I've been just sitting back, folding almost everything because I don't... This guy's really short stacked as well. Like, we have the weirdest sort of chance to eke ourselves into the money here. But barely winning any hands. Ace 7 is going to take it. And this guy is down to almost nothing. And there he goes. There are 4 people left, and we are on the money bubble here. He's going to put a lot of pressure on us. He needs to bet here. We need to fold. That's how this hand works. I saw Jack 9 of diamonds. It looked a little pretty. I was like, I haven't played a hand in a while. Plus, I'm talking to you guys. Do we really want to do it with Ace 5? No. That is the hand I lost with last night after playing for 6 hours. So I'll give it a little bit of time. I might do it with 6s. I don't really like going in with like middling pairs here. Well, let's stab at it here. Maybe he'll just fold. Yeah, okay. I was pretty terrified of that hand. Well, this is another playable hand here. But it doesn't do so well all in. It does very well when you see the flop. This guy has had several moments of taking forever to make a decision. So we have two overcards, a backdoor straight, or a backdoor straight and a backdoor flush option. Oh, we're gonna call this one time. I really want to see the next card. Okay, so that essentially kills us. But I think it may have been worth it to know that. And we're up. Are we gonna be the bubble boy again? It's looking like it. The blinds are getting up there. I only have 18 big blinds left. So we're definitely in shove mode now, or at least anytime we want to put any chips in, we need to be prepared to put all the chips in. So we don't necessarily have to shove pre-flop, but if we're going to raise and somebody calls, then we're going to be going all in almost every time. 10 big blinds now that the blinds have gone up, so this is even worse. Thought about it, won't do it. Alright. So I know I was like, King Jack is, it's a complicated hand, okay? Because it's very attractive and definitely it can win a lot of hands. Matt earlier, I wasn't a big fan of calling the re-raise with King Jack, but in this case, like when we're desperate, we will gladly put it in with King Jack, especially suited. I'm hoping this guy decides to just put me all in. Let's just do it right now. We'll figure it out. He just calls me. It's a terrible flop, but we're already committed, so let's just go in. Please don't have the ace, dude. Or he folds, okay. And we buy ourselves a little bit more time. But not much. This is another one we'll be going in with. Right now, we'll just re-raise this dude. Let's do it. We lose. We are the bubble boy. Again. GG. I don't know what to say about that one. I think, obviously I made like the initial mistake to go down in the first place, and this time I was never really able to get back up. And this does happen. I think it's the first time it's really happened to me on camera, recently anyway, where I sort of fell behind early and was never really able to bring it back. And it kind of sucks when it goes down that way, because it doesn't make for a super exciting tournament, and it's, you know, you just sort of peter out and you don't get paid at the end. So this one was a little disappointing, probably both for me and Matt, and we'll see about how it goes next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. If you have any tips, leave comments down below, and thank you so much. We will see you next time.